talking about showboating in sport, in particular at the weekend when Ben Whittaker was giving it big licks and actually backed it up for the knockout round, knockout in the 5th round. Now, Tony Bellew, former boxer, of course, friend of the station, big Evertonian, has phoned up, wants to have his say. All right, Tone.
Good evening, Tony.
How are you, boys?
I'm all right, Tone. How are you?
Well, mate.
I'm just intrigued and interested as I'm driving home from work.
Right.
Why is it different, right? So you're saying if a footballer's nutmegging or they're olaying when they're knocking it round you, they can be kicked or they should be snapped or fouled. Why is that okay, but it's not okay for the boxer?
So say, Tony, if Everton were playing right on the weekend and someone's in the corner flicking the ball or doing kick-ups, you're going to expect someone like Seamus Coleman to go and take him out, aren't you?
Yeah, of course, 100%. But why is it different for boxing and football?
It's not different, though.
Boxing, you can use your hands and absolutely annihilate someone, can't you?
Both rules apply. One, you want to knock one out. One, you want to leave a little bit on him.
Yeah, but you're saying both rules apply. But in one, you're calling it showboating, but in the other one, you're saying you shouldn't be doing that on a football pitch. You're saying you shouldn't be doing it.
No. What I'm saying is you can do it, but it's unwritten law that if you do it,
but you're saying you wouldn't. You're saying you wouldn't do it.
I was never good enough, Tony. So no, but I'm saying.
What do you think, Tony, about the Ben Whittaker stuff? What do you think?
Oh, mate, I think it's each to their own. I mean, I think, he's a very talented boy. One thing I think is the wrong word to use. It's not disrespectful. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's just.
Some people think it is, though, Tone. Some people do.
It's not disrespectful, mate. If he can get away with it and he's good enough to do it, then it's not disrespectful. The fact of the matter is, he's good enough. Don't get me wrong, that'll change as he goes up in levels, believe you me. Believe me, you're not doing that against Artur Beterbiev. You're not doing that against someone like Sergei Kovalev.
Tony, do you think, though, that, everyone's talking about it? Like, that's what he wants? Yeah. He's got more chance of getting...
Gab, of course, that's what he wants, mate, and he's very good at what he does. He's good at creating headlines.
Yeah,
you've got to understand. He's gone in there against a journeyman who's got absolutely no chance. And if he doesn't do what he's doing, everyone's forgot about the fight.
Of course,
20 minutes after they've watched it. But guess what? You've all forgot about the main event, and you're still talking about the guy who's facing the journeyman.
Exactly.
Which is brilliant. Kudos by him. Fair play. It's brilliant.
Tony, did anyone do that to you?
You guys. Sorry, mate. No, mate. You get rendered unconscious. I'm just intrigued why you guys would go, well, you shouldn't be doing that as a footballer, but you guys celebrated it.
You know what? You know what I said about the football, Tony? I said about the football because say for instance, like we all watch Ronaldinho. He'd do it and he'd get past someone and he'd be like, no problem. But when you're seeing players that are doing it when they've not even had a decent game and their team's up 2-1 and they're in the corner doing kick-ups, naturally as from playing the game, you would think, you know what, it's going to go and take him out and you take the red. But boxing, I don't know. I just see it as like some fights as a sit on the couch boxing fan. You see that like, okay, they might not be that entertaining. The showboating's going to wind the other boxer up to go for him and he's going to knock him out.
By the way, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just intrigued of why. That's what I'm saying. I'm intrigued of why is it celebrated in boxing, but then kind of frowned upon in football. I'm intrigued. I'm amazed because I've seen in the football matches where they're taking the piss and they're having a laugh and you Megan players or do it like the situation we've seen with Mopay and Mathers the other day was. I found it quite funny and intriguing, but you can see it's kind of frowned upon between yourselves as footballers. And when you're saying if a player does is olaying to me, I'm going to do him.
Oh yeah,
imagine how that boxer feels.
Of course,
I know, and that's the difference. But both of them actually are designed to actually gain an advantage, aren't they? They're both designed to gain.
What you're saying is that it's giving you an incentive and winding you up, so you're going to be off your game. But it does the exact same in football. So why frown upon it?
No. Look, I think we're probably both agreeing. Tone, listen, appreciate your time. You're back on breakfast tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah, I was hoping this was going to just do both.
Get yourself to bed, Tone. Get yourself to bed early.
I'm busy, you know what I mean?
Tony, don't be angry with me and Cundy. We love you, mate. You scared us.
Listen, I think you're great. I'll always listen to you when I'm in the car on me Jack and the kids aren't here. But I was just intrigued. That's all. And You've filled me intrigued, so thank you very much, lads. Have a boss night.
Top man, Tony.
Time to you, bud. Top man.
See you after, boys.
Tony Bellew. There he's, and as I said, he's on the breakfast show with Big Al tomorrow and Ali McCoy.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.